Jodie Benson, the original voice of Ariel. One of the greatest animated films of all time. How old are you, Crush? 150, dude, and still young, rocking on. Into the Danny, July 17th, 2026, and today we are here at the Art of Animation Resort at Walt Disney World, Florida. Get the subscribe button, smash the subscribe button, join the Into the Danny family. I'm trying to build this community. I want to get it as big as I can. Having a great time doing this vlog, so we're already at, I think, 541 subscribers, I want to say. Guys, thank you to all of my 541 subscribers. Let's go explore this resort. Let's roll. All right, once you pull up to the front lobby, one of the coolest spots, before we go over here, we go through the main entrance, which is right straight ahead. One of the better, cooler spots to come take a picture is right here. They have Lightning McQueen you can take a picture of in front of, Little Mermaid, of course, Ariel, Finding Nemo, and the legend Simba. Let's walk in. Of course, you pull up right here. Let's walk on in and see the lobby. All right, here we go, walking on in. Of course, we always got to check out the rug. I'm gonna go 7 out of 10. All right, here we go. One of the better lobbies, in my opinion. Very colorful. Look at this, beautiful. Look at that. And then what they have here, if you look, they got a lot of sketch art from all the different famous Disney animated films. You got Cars, you got Little Mermaid coming up. They got the music extra loud today, don't know why. Here we go, we got some Simba. So there you go, look, love this lobby. Look at this, come check in right here. Plenty of space. You even got some space over here to come sit down. Little kids area to watch TV. They're watching Tangled right now. Come over here. Very cool. All right. I say first, let's check out the ink and paint shop. Then we'll make our way into the quick grab and go landscape of flavors, pool. Then we'll hit the Skyliner. Okay, here's another view of the lobby from the back end of it. We got, of course, Simba there. We got Lightning McQueen. We got the hyenas. We got Pumbaa. There you go. I love this resort because of the color pop. You know, you walk into Contemporary and it's very flat and plain. You know, this when you walk into this resort, it feels like you're in Disney. I love the color pop, just gets you going. You know, it's almost like a shot of energy. Okay, we're gonna go in the ink and paint shop now, but when you walk in, if you make a left, you have Disney Transportation, which is the bus service. I am not a fan of the bus service. It's just not as good as it used to be. Then you make a right, or if you make a right, you got the pool area and the rooms area. And again, before we make our way into the ink and paint shop, what I love, you guys know one of the things I love about Disney and the theme parks is exploring the art. And I love these images that are projected here. Just some of the classic movies. Finding Nemo, such an underrated Disney classic. Awesome. You got some Lion King up there at the top. There you go. All right, walking into the ink and paint shop gift store here at Art of Animation. And again, guys, you know that we try to focus at the resorts on resort-specific merch. We got here a pretty simple but cool Art of Animation resort shirt. Typically, these are gonna run you around $30, $35. Oh, I like this Lightning McQueen shirt. Cool. Look at this mug. Very nice mug. Let me check this mug out. Oh, probably 20 bucks. $24.99, so here it is. Very cool mug. I actually love this mug. Here we have a tumbler. or a mug, Art of Animation. And this is gonna cost us $27.99. All right, there you go. Here we have an Art of Animation desk ornament you can hang up for Christmas. I love this one. Got Flounder right there. That's gonna cost you $27.99. All right, I'm gonna give you all a look at the resort, at the gift store as a whole. All right, let's make our way over here. We'll go through here quickly. Pretty much what you find here is always just general, merch that you can find anywhere else. So, pretty cool. See, like these shirts right here, they're not bad, but they're a little plain looking, you know what I mean? It's not bad right here. It's gonna be $36.99. Not bad. I like this. Got some ears here. Ears are going for $36.99. There you go. I know my daughters have these. All right. Keep it going. Well, good gift store. Pretty good gift store. All right, here's another resort-specific piece of merch. About $10 or $15. This is a magnet. Kind of like it. Simple, but nice little cool magnet, right? Art of Animation Resort. And here's another resort-specific shirt for women's. Art of Animation Resort, Little Mermaid shirt. Gonna run you about $30, $35. All right, we're gonna make our way now into the landscape of flavor. And like Pop Century, like the All-Stars, just a big old grab and go. And they got all kinds of burgers and tenders and pizzas and cookies and brownies, and that's basically what this is. I'll show you the digital menu here now. All right, there you got some of the food. We got chicken parm, meatball subs, switched. Hey, they even got some Asian food. They got sesame chicken, Mongolian beef, ramen bowls. They even got some shakes, coffee, of course, Joffrey's. I want to get some Joffrey's right now, actually. Come over here. You can scan this QR code if you'd like, and you can do a mobile order. If you're watching from home, scan the QR code. Pause it, scan it. You can look at the prices, the menus for breakfast, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Joffrey's cold brew, mango tea. They got loaded tacho bowl. I don't even know what that is, but I guess I would eat it. Ham and cheese omelet, Western omelet. They got egg and cheese bagel sandwich. By golly, Bob, that sounds pretty damn plain. But either way, there you go. All right, they got here some refillable mugs. It says here, enjoy refills of fountain drinks, coffee, and tea at any resort. Self-service beverage location for an entire length of your resort stay for $22.99 plus tax. Well, you only got to drink 20 gallons of soda to break even there. But here you go. Different drinks and stuff. And they got some Joffrey's up there. That looks good. Let me see if we can get close to the menu here. All right. Yeah, they got cafe latte. They got a Joffrey shaken Jamaican cold brew for $5.29, or if you want the bigger one for $6.49. They got Joffrey's cold brews with sweet cream. Yeah, all kinds of drinks. And here, look at some of the treats you can try. All different kinds of cookies, croissants. There you go. Look at this little Mickey bar down there. Looks good. This little sandwich looks good. Nice. All right, here's some of the pastries here themed out. You got a Toy Story up here. You got Simba there. You got Nemo down there. So there you go. You got some mermaid down here. Pretty cool. There you go. Yeah, this pretzel looks pretty good. All right, as we continue, everybody you can tell is kind of coming home from the parks, loading up on some food, and yeah, got chicken parm over here. We got meatball sub, pasta with meatballs, $12.99, $13.99. Over here we got more your American classic chicken, citrus basil salmon. So let me see if I can get a shot of it. Come over here. Yep. A nice piece of chicken right there. You got some asparagus, some broccoli. And the last thing they got here, they got like a bacon cheeseburger, fish and chips, pulled pork sandwiches, plant-based burger. Who in the world wants to eat that? Patty melt. They got your gochujang glazed chicken strips. I have no idea what that is. Caprese chicken sandwich, chili cheese, foot long hot dog. All right, let's head back out. We're gonna make our way to the pool area now. And everybody here is looking very tired and hungry. Before we get out of here, guys, one of my favorite things to explore here at the resorts is the art. And look at this. This is beautiful, man. Look at this. Wow, that's a beautiful piece of artwork. Obviously, some national park in Africa. Beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Awesome. I'm going to show you my favorite one now. My favorite one is this one right here. Wow, look at that. Definitely would buy this shirt. 100%. All right, making our way out to the pool area here at the Finding Nemo themed room section here at the Art of Animation. It's a nice evening. Little overcast, not too bad. Weather's good. It's not hot at all. The pool, oh, we're walking through bubbles. The pool is absolutely packed. People cooling off from the Florida heat earlier today. So there you go. There you go. This pool, unlike others, it's very, as you can see, very expansive. A lot of room for your kids to move around without getting hurt. There's not a lot of things where they can slip. I believe, please don't quote me, the floor is non-slip. A ton of shallow area. If you see, nearly half of this pool is, or maybe even 75% of it is 3 to 4 feet deep. So again, and they got that splash pad all the way at the end, the Finding Nemo one. I'm gonna go and show it now. But yeah, this is one of the best resorts if you have a family or for kids, I would say. Obviously, I mean, look how themed it is. If you guys happen to be interested, this is the activity schedule. Scan this QR code to view the full schedule of recreation and entertainment offerings. Go ahead, pause the channel, pause the video, and check it out. Okay, for the parents and for your 21 and over crew, the drop-off. You want to come get yourself a nice cold beverage. Definitely not Coca-Cola. Come here to the drop-off and grab yourself a nice cold beer. They got Sam Adams, Michelob. They got Lagunitas IPA. I'm a fan of Lagunitas. But yeah, come get yourself a nice cocktail and relax here while the kids play. Here at the drop-off. All right, we're first going to explore Finding Nemo area of rooms just for a little. If you don't know, the hotel is divided and themed by 4 movies: Finding Nemo, Cars, The Lion King, and of course, The Little Mermaid. And here's an image of the most annoying birds ever brought to you on a movie theater screen. Again, this resort is just one of those that I love, that it has a specific demographic, right? This is for kids, obviously. Not that adults can't stay here, but it's very much themed to families and things like that. So I like that. All right. Walking here at the Finding Nemo section. Surf's up, dude. Okay, here's the splash pad for kids. theme to Finding Nemo. Again, plenty of room for the kiddos to run around, cool down, and there's have a good old time. Okay, once you make your way past the manta ray here, you walk straight back and you will of course hit the Skyliner. The good old Skyliner, the most underrated form of transportation out here in old Walt Disney. Again, from here, it'll take you and drop you off at the Pop Century. No, excuse me, because animation connects with Pop Century. It'll take you to the French Riviera. It'll take you to Hollywood Studios. You can switch or go to Epcot. Oh yeah, and they also have a little playground here for the kiddos. Okay, here's the Skyliner station. From here it goes to Caribbean Beach, excuse me. There's one station there. I believe that's where you make the switch to go to Hollywood Studios. Then it goes to French Riviera, and then it'll drop you at the back of Epcot at the International Gateway where France is. So there you have it. Guys, here's a directory. I'm old-fashioned. I like to show this stuff, and again, another thing you can pause and use for your stay. But here's Animation Hall. You come out you come out this way. You come in through here. It's the front entrance. You come out through here. This is the buses, right? You see the bus symbols. If you come out through here, there's the pool. You walk around and to the Skyliner, and here am I. If you guys don't know, this resort focuses heavily on family suites. Unlike value resorts, the majority of the rooms here are family suites in the Nemo, Cars, and Lion King sections. These suites, just so you know, can sleep up to 6 people and feature a master bedroom, a kitchenette, 2 full bedrooms. The Little Mermaid section consists of standard hotel rooms. So again, more about and here's the kids playground again, the other side. More emphasis on the family experience here at the Art of Animation. Sup, dude? Crush. All right, here's another quick look at the pool area. And now we're gonna make our way over to the Lion King. All right. We have some families getting ready for movies under the stars. You guys know that's standard in every Disney resort. Tonight they are watching Descendants, Wicked Wonderland at 8 p.m. All right, there's the little inflatable screen. Nice. All right, here's the Rock. Here's the Rock. Walking into the Lion King section of rooms. And of course we have the legendary, if Tony's watching, legendary, his favorite word, Rafiki. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, nightmare fuel. Cool spot for a picture. All right, this is what your room buildings are decorated like. Very pretty, a lot of color. I think when you come to a Disney resort, you want to see color. It's Disney. They are first and foremost an animation company, and I'm going to show you guys right now the coolest spot to take a picture. Bam! Look at that. There he is. Don't laugh, all right? I'm forgetting his name. All right, it just hit me right now. Mufasa, played by the late great, one of the greatest actors, James Earl Jones. Cool spot for a picture right there, guys. Also, I know in this area they do the s'mores under the cast members will do s'mores here. You could come here, hang out, take a seat here. All right, making our way. A lot of foliage here in the Lion King section. I like it. Provides a lot of shade cover and a lot of shade cover to keep your rooms cool on the outside. And of course, here we have Timon, Pumbaa, and Simba walking across a gigantic log. So there you go. Very cool. Again, another open section. I love how the buildings are not modern looking. They're these nice green thematic colors. Another great spot to take a picture. Fun set of rooms for the kids. All right, I'm gonna show you guys what your typical room hallway looks like. Look at this piece of art. Come on, look at this. This is beautiful, man. Look at that. You got Timon here hanging out. This is a Disney resort, okay? Contemporary, I mean, I like the art in contemporary. I really do. But it's gotta, I don't know, they need more color in there. Might keep it on my top 5. You guys are probably wondering, what's your top 5? You've been saying it for 6 months. All right, look at the rug. You guys know I like to look at the rug. I like it. Very thematic, clean. Again, the hallways don't blow you away in theme, but Disney with the rugs is always good. Nice quiet hallways. Can't beat it. This feels like a Disney resort. You know, you go to other resorts like Contemporary or even the new Polynesian Island Tower. Yes, it feels clean. Yes, it feels very modern, but is it really immersing you in the Disney animation and feel? I don't think it's not. Excuse me, a little tired today. I don't think it is. So, you know, again, just my personal preference. Here's another piece of art as I exit the Lion King set of rooms. Again, beautiful, more color, got a giraffe there. I guess that's Nala there. You know, pretty cool. All right, making our way to the end of the Lion King section. And I believe this is the final spot you can take a picture, but who wants to take a picture with Scar and the hyenas? There are the hyenas up there. One of them played by Whoopi Goldberg. Cool picture up there. Come over here. Got Scar at the end. Scar. And then the last one after Scar is the bird. I don't know the bird's name. Isn't it, what's the bird's name? Birdie. Don't know and you want to see it. General parking. That's what it looks like. This resort, while it has a lot of kids, obviously, it's relatively quiet compared to the amount of kids it has. I mean, it's not Port Orleans quiet. It's not Saratoga Springs quiet or Oak Key West, but quiet enough. Okay, now we are entering, oh, I love these themed Little Mermaid light poles. But now we're entering the Little Mermaid land. Little Mermaid set of rooms. Again, super cool. Just this is a Disney resort. It's not. And again, if your vibe is more plain and modern, then that's your vibe. But I'm more this kind of vibe, you know. That's why the art of animation is in my top 5 somewhere. Look at that. It's a fun room right there. Yeah, that's really fun for a standard room. I mean, that's a Holiday Inn room, but it's nice and themed, and you're right in Disney property. And you can take a picture with a fork. You got a pipe, a smoking pipe. I guess these are some of the things that Ariel finds at the bottom of the sea. You got about $1 billion worth of treasure. Then you have like a little teapot here. So, yeah. I mean, if you got kids, this is the number one. This has to be the number 1 resort. You got the statue of Eric. Take a picture there. Of course, over here we have Ursula. Poor unfortunate souls with me. Reminds me of Penny. Penny still loves the Journey Under the Sea ride in Magic Kingdom. There's Ursula. All right, we got these 3 pieces of sardine here. Oh, this is a fun picture right here. Look at this. With the lobster. Sebastian. La 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 la, didn't they? You wanna kiss the girl. And then of course we come over here. We have a pool area over here. I'm gonna show it quickly. We got to show Zeus, right? His name's. Oh, we got Ariel off in the distance with Flounder. Pool's loaded up. Everyone's hanging out. Well, there you go. All right, there we got Ariel's dad. I believe it's Zeus or King Trident, or there he is. Another cool place to take a photo. Awesome. Look at that. All right, we're gonna make our way over to Ariel. Sun's coming down here at the Out of Animation. So, pretty cool. If you're wondering why King Trident, Sebastian, Scar, all these famous characters are so big, from what I read, it's to immerse you. And it does a good job of immersing you. They were small and little, obviously, it wouldn't have the same effect. But sometimes you think things are so obvious, but they're really not. Can you guys tell I'm tired? You guys can tell I'm tired when I'm slurring my words, right? It's so obvious. Here we have the iconic Ariel, the Little Mermaid. Yeah, her hair, the paint's a little faded, but so what? Let's not get too technical. Flounder. Fun fact, my dad said when I was a young lad growing up in Miami that my favorite character was Flounder. There he is. Beautiful picture. There it is. Awesome. When you tour as many resorts in Disney and in Universal as I do, you start to notice the subtle differences. When I do a resort tour at a super quiet place like Saratoga or Port Orleans, it's so quiet at this time. But here you got the kids, you get your kids splashing, and again, if you're someone that you want quiet, go to those resorts. If you're someone that you want immersive, that you want to really feel like you're in Disney, I think those noises add to it. Sometimes when you're doing stuff, you know, you're adding to your experience subconsciously, not only consciously but subconsciously. You know, you hear kids splashing and all that, makes you feel like you're in Disney. Here's another shot of this pool. This pool is obviously much smaller, 3 feet 6 inches deep. So, lifeguard always on duty. Also, for those that don't know, this resort is one of the few on Walt Disney World property that is dog friendly. So you can bring your dog. And that's just not a service dog, that's any dog. So, but they have to be called Pluto, Pongo. No, I'm just kidding. Eric and the Trident. All right, I'm making my way over to Radiator Springs, which is the cars area, which is the final area of rooms. But at the end of this, I'm gonna tell you what I think is the best themed section, and which is the best section of rooms to stay. Keep going, man. Keep going. You only got this much to go. That's it, man. You're almost to the other side. Whoa.
Room for our paid craft of the day. Tomorrow's paid craft we're going to be doing will be make your own. Will be our Mickey tie-dye.
Oh boy.
Where you can tie-dye a t-shirt or a pillow.
All right. Guys, here's some outdoor seating. Big outdoor seating area. If you eat here at the landscape place, it's landscape. I don't even know what it's called, landscape. But here's the pool at night. Pretty cool, huh? Here's the Art of Animation pool at nighttime. Now we're entering the final section of rooms, Radiator Springs. Oh, there's a rabbit. Happy place. All right, got some chess here. I don't know who's playing chess, man, in 105-degree weather, but that's a cool picture right there. Radiator Springs. We got Ornament Valley. Owen Wilson as Lightning McQueen. All right. I know the daylight's dipping on me a little bit, but let's go ahead and check out Radiator Springs, Cars Land, Cars section of rooms. What's this? What's this guy right here? Comment down below. Do you know what this character's name is? Looks kind of creepy. Again, another cool spot to take a picture. Walkway is themed like a road, so that's pretty cool. All right, we gotta see Mater already. Mater! Look. Mater, man. Got the Cozy Cone Motel. Sounds like a horror movie if you ask me. All right. Again, fun theming on the room walls. One thing I will say about this area, not a lot of shade. Definitely very West Coast desert themed. So not a lot of shade. And let me tell you, when that sun's beating down your room all day long, it can make it get extra hot if you don't have your AC on. Cool picture right here at the Cozy Cone. Let's go check out Mater real quick. All right, the pool's over here. Mater's always, there's always people taking pictures with Mater. Always. The tow truck. Mater. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what he looks like. Every time I come here, there's somebody in front of him. There he is. Good old Mater. What's going on, Mater? Oh. All right, let's go show the pool real quick. See what it looks like. All right. Cool cone right there. Yeah, the pool, again, guys, the pool's very, just a general pool. It's not really themed crazy. Again, continuing with the theme of this resort being primarily for family and the kids. No crazy slides, none of that stuff. Just a big old shallow pool. There it is. You can rent out a cone. There you go. There you go. Pretty cool, right? You can rent out a cone, like a cabana, and go on in the pool. So before we head out, I'm gonna give you, like I said, my favorite of the 4 sections. I'm gonna give you my favorite, and I'm gonna give you my least favorite. So we'll get that. We have Casa della Tires, Luigi's Casa della Tires. Of course, I mean, look at it. He has, I don't know how he stacked those tires that high, to be honest with you. And then we have some little Italian cars here, I guess. Let's go in, check out a set of the rooms, see what it looks like. Looks pretty standard, so let's go on in, check it out. You know, this place reminds me of like a Southwest hotel, doesn't it? Like the colors. And look at this, man. Look at this piece of art. Wow, that is beautiful, man. Luigi's Casa della Tires. Awesome, look at that. All right. And we're making our way down the No Country for Old Men hall. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. If you know, you know. Excuse me. All right, the rugs are always beautiful here. And there we go. Awesome. Clean, quiet, simple theming. Actually smells pretty good, to be honest with you. So there you go. This is what a typical room hallway looks like. There you go. I just noticed that the light is an upside down cone. Wow. All right, making our way to the very back of the cars section of rooms. Very pretty at night. I love the palm trees. Obviously reminds you of the Southwest, California, Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada. So that's cool. Let's make our way back to the wheel well set of rooms. Here we are, another photo op spot here. It's called the Fillmores. Again, I haven't seen all the Cars movies. I'm sure that's a character from one of the movies. Probably a sequel, because I don't remember her in the original film. And of course, we have the legend here coming up, Lightning McQueen. All right. There he is, Lightning McQueen. There you go, Wheelwell Motel with Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen. There he is. Boom. Let's go in, check out the rooms real quick. Again, these are family style rooms. So I actually love the art at the entrance of each of these. Really pretty. All right. There we go. You good, man? Yeah, go ahead. Again, beautiful artwork. Look at that right there. Awesome. All right, making our way to Sarge's Surplus Hut. Huh, pretty cool. Awesome. Here's another general overlook at the back of the Cars Land room. Got right next to Lightning McQueen. There it is. And you got Lightning McQueen right there. There he is. Awesome. A little quieter of a section back here. Okay, so my favorite, I'm gonna do my least favorite first. I'm sorry if I'm a little dark. My least favorite section, it's really tough because all four of them are excellent. It's probably going to be, believe it or not, the Finding Nemo section. Yes, you are right next to the skyline, but you're also right next to the primary pool and amongst all the action. So if what you want is to get to your room and have it be real quiet and walk out of your room and have it be relatively quiet, you're not going to get that if you stay in the Finding Nemo section. Also, it's the only section in which it does not have family style rooms. So I'm going to go with Finding Nemo as my least favorite. It is themed very well. My favorite, Radiator Springs, is pretty cool. It is. But my favorite is going to be Lion King. Why? Ton of shade. You're far enough from the pool and the entrance to not be amongst all of that action. You have a lot of tree coverage, plenty of shade. It's really well themed. Iconic characters: Scar, the hyenas, Mufasa, Simba, Rafiki. Be honest, out of all four of the films, probably the most famous, the most prominent of all four films. Hans Zimmer on the score, Matthew Broderick playing Simba, James Earl Jones playing Mufasa. You know, Elton John on the soundtrack. So again, and plus the Lion King has a lot of cool areas to take pictures. So again, you know, a lot of the people here are like, you know, I was banging on, you know, open up, I'm outside. But either way, fun night here at Art of Animation. I will say, I know I haven't done my official ranking, and I know I've been saying I'm going to do it for the longest time. I will say this is definitively the best resort for children. The best themed. It's located, a lot of people don't know this, but it's located right across the street from Hollywood Studios. You're a short ride away from Disney Springs, also very close to Epcot. Your farthest park is going to be Magic or Animal Kingdom, but I like this resort. It's expansive, it's spread out. The pools are built specifically for kids. They have very shallow 3-4 feet depths, 2 feet depths, 1 foot, it's, you know, ankle length. So again, love exploring this resort. A lot of good art. Long day again today at work, but you know, it is what it is. Got to get the content up. And plus it gets me out here walking and, you know, not just sitting on the couch. Guys, thank you for watching. Let's continue to grow the Into the Danny community. Having a lot of fun doing this. Hit the subscribe button. And like always, remember, the vlog is never over.